What's up, Paulo Hana? Welcome back to our channel. Today we are doing a full tour of our travel trailer 340BH. We've been currently full-time in RV for about 5 months now, and we're just about to show you how we've been living. A family of 6 living in a travel trailer, Outback 340BH.
So come on.
Let's go. Yeah, I'm doing this for you.
Okay, so we're in our living space right here. This is where we sit and watch basketball and football. And then this is our storage right here, where we kind of put all our miscellaneous items, workout stuff, medication, flashlights, catch-all bin. Our entertainment center, like I said, this is where we go ahead and watch our games and any movies that we enjoy. We love movies as a family. Then we got our kitchen area right here. This is our coffee space. This is key for us. And this one particularly just because it's so small and convenient for small living. Again, the kitchen area, and then we'll work our way to our little office space. And this is where we've taken over the dining table. And this is where we do schoolwork, and anything else administrative for our family. And now, this is our messy pantry. Usually it's really organized, but when you have 4 kids, and especially a little 4-year-old who gets in here and all the snacks, that's how it looks. And then into the bunkhouse. Okay, so we're in the bunkhouse. This is where all 4 of the kids sleep. We have this sofa sleeper that actually pulls out into a full-size bed. And then we also have the bunk up here, which is really nice because with the hydraulics, you're able to put this up, and then that way the kids can sit down and watch TV. And then we have their hamper where they put their dirty clothes along with the storage, added storage that we actually got these from TJ Maxx. We measured them so that we knew we would have a good amount of space for them to each be able to have additional storage, because this RV doesn't have that much storage, especially for 4 kids and a bunkhouse. I thought so. I don't know. And then our princess's bed, this is where she sleeps. And then for additional storage, we bought this hanging shelf along with the over door hooks, so that they can add any additional clothes, shoes, bags, jackets, and such. And that's pretty much it. We took out the rug because it's hot now, and the rugs are what actually makes it a lot better during the cold, during the winter. So now that it's nice and hot, and I'm actually sweating in here, we took it out. And that's the bunkhouse. Okay, now coming out the bunkhouse, we are going to go to the only bathroom. And this is our bathroom. Pretty standard toilet, shower, and sink. What we ended up doing was adding this additional 3-tier storage for any additional hygiene products. And we got our little trash can. We went with a more narrow size trash can because of limited space, of course. And then the toilet paper stand, and I'll tell you why we chose that in a minute. And then we went with our shower stand for all our additional shampoos and soaps, because as you can see, there is no place to put them. At first we had them on the floor, but our tall man's back wasn't having that, so we had to get a little stand. And then I put hooks up here for our body scrubbers. And then here is also, again, just limited storage, so you kind of find what works. And although there is a cabinet here to store things and a cabinet here, we ended up adding a 3-tier storage spot here to put hair items and any additional products. This one's my favorite. It took me a while to figure out the whole dynamics of our toothbrushes. I know it seems silly, but we got these at Bed Bath & Beyond. And these are really cool because they're actually for makeup brushes, if I'm not mistaken. And we use them for a toothbrush. And that's pretty much the bathroom. Oh, I said that I was going to tell you why we ended up choosing the toilet paper holder is because our toilet paper holder that comes with the RV is here, but we realized that wasn't functional and it was far away for the kids, and this was the way we would be able to utilize the shelf, so we ended up getting that, and that was Paula's idea. And that's the bathroom. Okay, so now we're going into the master bedroom. And you'll see that we have a full-size queen bed in here, which sleeps us comfortably. We also have our storage here. It's a his and her setup. It has a full-length mirror as well. But we just put all our clothes in there, just kind of make it work however we need to. And then this is my side, of course. And then in addition, we have these cute little cubbies that you can put whatever it is that you want in here for storage. And then the neat thing also is that it has like these nightstands, this space where you can kind of just throw whatever you want here. And then additionally, we have this hanging wardrobe, which we add any of our additional jackets, uniforms, sweaters, etc., dresses. And then of course we have the TV. The nice thing about this bed is that there's storage underneath here too, so we have additional space. And then lastly is being able to use the door again for an overhead hook to add any additional jackets, and then our towels. And that's the master bedroom.
Alright, so I'm going to go over two things inside of RV that we kind of had issues and had to kind of figure out to go a different route. So first of all, this unit comes with two of the new the two new AC units. The issue is there's one in the master bedroom, so our bedroom always stays nice and cool in the summer. And then here in the living room, this unit cools down this whole area. The problem we're having is these valves right here. They told us that if you close this valve, then it'll push the cooling system to come out these ducts and the bunkhouse. Okay. The issue is because these two ducts are currently located right here, most of the air comes out into the kitchen, and none of the air gets pushed out into this duct, which cools down this whole bunkhouse. So we were having an issue as we started coming into the summertime, or in the warmer time of the year, that the kids were starting to get hot. So what we did was, and it was a simple fix, we just got a big fan. And once the fan goes on and the AC is running, everything is cooled. So that's no longer an issue. But just for those of you out there, just be advised that if there's not an AC unit within the bunkhouse, you might have similar issues if you have the Keystone build travel trailers or even the fifth wheels. Okay, so the second thing that we had issues with, so it was mostly an issue in the winter because we was burning through propane because we was utilizing the furnace like every night just to stay warm, and we had some freezing temperatures here. So what we did was we disconnected our oven, because the reality is, for those of you who have an RV, it's hard to bake anything in these ovens because the heat doesn't distribute evenly on whatever you put in there. Even if you have that stone cooking thing that people said to get, it still doesn't work. So anyways, we disconnected that, and now we use our oven as storage. So we put our extra pots and pans, or even some of our kitchen towels and rags. And I know what you're thinking. Okay, so if you guys took care of your oven, like what do you guys use for like baking and stuff like that? Well, I'm about to show you this in a minute when we head outside the RV, but we got an air fryer, and that thing works way better than an oven. And we can cook 3 big DiGiorno pizzas at one time in that thing. That thing is money.
Okay, so in addition, we had some issues with how we were going to do this whole system of washing dishes. And thankfully, my lovely husband, he came up with the great idea of having this. So every time we do our dishes, we have this collapsible dish rack that we're able to wash dishes, the kids wash and dry, and then it's so easy because then we store it down here and it's out of sight and it's convenient and tight and in a space. Fold this up and put it away.
Okay, so that is inside of our travel trailer 340 Outback BH. I said that wrong. Outback 340 BH. All right, so one of the first things that we did, because we were full timers, was, if you look down, we went and got turf and we lined it up with the whole length of this side of our RV. So we did that for two reasons. One, so on rainy days, muddy days, kids don't get all their shoes and stuff muddy and rain, you know what I mean, and wet, and bring it inside the RV. And then two, this helps us when we're cooking or coming in and out the RV, because we do have an outside kitchen that we can just walk freely without putting on and taking off shoes and slippers, right?
Speaking of shoes and slippers, we ended up investing in this. We bought this at IKEA. This is such a good, functional, practical storage space that we invested in to be able to put our shoes and slippers out here so that we didn't have it all packed up there in the RV.
Okay, now, so like I said earlier on the oven inside, the best investment that we had so far is this bad boy right here, the air fryer. This thing, like I said, you can put, I lied, I said 3, but you actually can put up to 4 full-size frozen pizzas in this thing. It cooks our shrimp tempura. It bakes anything. Like this is the best investment. I highly recommend you guys to get an air fryer for your home, and stop using that stove until they make it better, I guess. The other thing that we also had to figure out was family of 6. Obviously, we don't even have a residential fridge, and even when we did have a residential fridge in our home, we still had deep freezers because we love Costco's and Sam's. I highly recommend that you guys go get you a deep freezer. This bad boy holds all our snacks, all the kids' ice cream, all Lori's meals that she meal preps throughout the week, and we can organize it. Along with, we do have an outside ice box or refrigerator that came with the RV that holds pretty much all of our drinks and stuff. This is pretty much our outdoor kitchen. In here we hold like all our laundry products that we go and take to the laundry, and then obviously, you know, I get it in on the grill, and that's pretty much it for our outside setup. We do have a fire pit, you know, etc., etc. But that's pretty much how we have been doing and living for these last 5 months. So that's it for our full RV tour. Again, we've been full-timing now for about 5 months, going on to 6. We have a travel trailer by Keystone, a Outback 340 BH. If you have any questions on anything that we showed today, please comment down below.
And if you have anything as far as tips and advice that we could improve in certain areas that you saw that we did, let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to our channel.
Smash that subscribe button. So, from my family to yours.
I'm doing this for you. That's it. Let's go.